Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a fish sandwich. I know it's fall time, but I was going to make this during the summer and I forgot. So here we are. So there is a fish sandwich that I've heard from a friend who lives in Canada, and it's a place called Zet's. He showed us a TikTok of a video of the guy who made the sandwich, and it looks phenomenal. And I've made it once before and it was delicious. It was one of the best fish sandwiches I've ever had. So we're gonna going on making the coleslaw first. In this bowl I have some bagged coleslaw mix, and it's got cabbage and carrots in it. And I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard, a couple teaspoons. I'm gonna add about a quarter cup of mayo. I'm using about a cup and a half, 2 cups of the coleslaw. So we're just gonna give it a mix. I'm gonna keep this really simple because I want all the flavor to come from the tartar sauce and the fish. But if you have your own recipe for making a coleslaw, then feel free to do that. And then just a pinch of salt. Okay, coleslaw's done. Go ahead and set this aside. Okay, so now we're gonna get going on making our beer batter. I prefer using a beer batter because it's gonna keep the fish really light and crispy, and it's going to be amazing. So I have 1 cup of flour in here, and then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and 1 tablespoon of paprika, pinch of salt, 1 egg. Okay, and for the beer I'm using something called a yuengling, but it says it's a traditional lager. I mean, you could use whatever beer you prefer. I assume there's probably some that are better than others, but I'm definitely not the right person to ask since I don't drink them. I just use them for cooking only. But anytime I use beer in a recipe, this is the one I use. 1 1/3 of a cup of beer. All right, go ahead and add that in. I think it's so cool how it reacts with everything. It's just like, you can hear it sizzling. It's so neat. Okay, so go ahead and give that a mix. Okay, so I took my fish and I cut it into some filets. So I'm going to drop it into the beer batter, and then we're going to move it on to the fryer. Okay, so I have my skillet filled about 1/3 of the way with oil because that's all the oil I had. You're going to take your filets and dredge them again and kind of like, get the excess off, and then just lay it in the oil. Okay, and then lay. So I gave my fish a rough turn after a few minutes, after they were a nice crispy golden color. If you're not comfortable with the temperature and just by looking at it, you can use a thermometer and check the temp. I always do, just because I don't make fish very often. I want to make sure it's cooked through. I'm using a paper towel and I'm just putting it on a cutting board so I can catch some of the excess grease. Look at that texture. That looks absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait. We're gonna make the tartar sauce and then we'll be ready to assemble. If you guys hear cats meowing in the background, they're very excited because they smell the fish, so I apologize. Anyway, so for our tartar sauce we need some mayo, and you're gonna add some dill relish, a good pinch of paprika, salt and pepper. And you also need juice of lemon. Go ahead and give this a mix. I'm making a small batch of the tartar sauce because it's just to feed 2 people. So, and I kind of do the tartar sauce to taste. Okay, so that is phenomenal. So we're now ready to assemble our sandwich. Okay, so you're gonna put some tartar sauce on the bottom here. Some of your coleslaw, your fish, you got your cheddar cheese, another dollop of your tartar sauce on the top, a little more coleslaw. Look at that, amazing. so now it's time to give it a try. I am so excited. It smells phenomenal. And the first time I had this and I tried making it from scratch, it was delicious. I've never been to Canada, so I can't say this is exactly how they make it, but it is overall really delicious, so it's not authentic. I know. Go ahead and I hope you give this a try and enjoy it just as much as we do. Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. That fish that fish is really light and crispy. It's flavored perfectly. All the seasonings that we put into it and that tartar sauce, it just makes a world of a difference. And everything is such a wonderful marriage of flavors. I know you will love this recipe. If you love a fish sandwich, give this one a try. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you to our friend in Canada for suggesting that we make this. It is so good. And if it's just as good as this, as it is at Zet's in Canada, phenomenal. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.